I sold windows for about 8 years and I despised it. There's nothing creative about it. I decided it was time to do something and get back into my passion, but I wasn't sure of what. And then I researched becoming a personal chef, private chef, and started doing the personal chef business and, working with folks either preparing food in the commercial kitchen and delivering it to homes throughout the week, or doing private dinners in people's homes, which are really my favorite thing to do. I love to do that. I did do different jobs here and there, with selling windows, but cooking's always been my life. There's never really been anything before that. It's always been about that. Food has a purpose so much larger than sustenance. It's so much more than that. And when I think about those memories of growing up and those certain meals, now that my mother's been gone for years now, almost 17 years, that's a way that I can remember her, and no one can take that away. Those smells, which are so important. You smell a certain dish in the kitchen and it can take you back years. It's more important than anything out there, in my opinion. My mom was huge into cooking, really set the foundation for me from as long as I can remember, with making different Italian dishes or Polish dishes. That was our background pretty much from a culinary standpoint, and really set that in my mind of how important food is and how important it is to relate family to food, and how that all ties in together to create a life and a family.
One of the reasons that our family is so important to us is because Dan and I have had a lot of loss, and we needed to make a home base for ourselves and for our kids. Dan and I both lost our moms at young ages, and what we have made in these four walls is the family that we desperately needed. And that's why it's cool to have home-based businesses for us. It works for us in our lifestyle. And Dan's a chef, but he's a personal chef, so he's not stuck in a restaurant 7 days a week. He cooks in people's homes, and sometimes I get to go with him. He doesn't stop 24 hours a day. I have a hard time keeping up with his energy.
The dinner table is extremely important to me from that family perspective, because growing up, we always were at the dinner table regardless. And I think my passion for food and my understanding of food is because of that. And I know you had a similar upbringing with that, where food has a focus. It's not eating in front of the TV. It's not just grabbing something on the go and pulling it out of a wrapper. It's something that should be respected.
Because Dan's a chef, a lot of times people ask us, where does he cook? And the truth is, Dan doesn't have a restaurant. He brings his food to people. And he either cooks in their home or he cooks in his commercial kitchen and brings it to them. He also does a lot of food writing, cooking classes, food demonstrations. For us, it is our life. Dan's business is our life. And we both have to find ways to balance that, but food is our whole life.
There can be times that it's trying when I'm working long hours and every day, and it's, there's certain weeks that you know, it's a slow week and you can enjoy family time and take some extra time to hit the beach a couple extra days. But then there's other weeks,
where we
last
spend,
week, where
we spend our date night.
we spend our date night
Commercial
with me working or at the commercial kitchen, and it's just what needs to be done when you're running a small business. When it's your life, it's your life. That's what it comes down to, and everyone is involved at some point, you know, in the process of it. But I wouldn't change it for the world. And what's amazing about it is I have a bigger backbone because of who I have with me, because I have someone that's constantly a support to me, whether it be helping me with my business or contributing from her business to my business. Knowing that I have someone not just behind me, but right there with me is amazing, and I wouldn't trade that for the world.
I was so proud of Dan.
It was absolutely amazing.
He's an artist, I think.
It's a gift.
He has a gift. And you can tell when someone loves what they do. And Dan loves what he does.
Where do they think they were walking?
It's contagious, I think.
Nothing like a man that cooks. That's what I say.
Because once I, was diagnosed with celiac, I didn't think there was a lot of people that knew about it or that would accommodate it. So it was great to have Dan take care of it, because not only knew the celiac, the gluten-free, but he focused on the fructose and all the other things that I was sensitive to. He personally delivered it. He communicated with the chef, all of the logistics, making sure he was hands-on in the kitchen.
I met Dan and he set up a consultation with us. He took us through a menu, helped us to pick different options, and then he brought the food to our home, packaged up perfectly. It was super easy, no microwave included. You just throw it, you boil it, and it tastes fresh like it just was made. And it was delicious. And it was a real easy way to really figure out how to start planning for our family at home. Always something different, super fresh, always bringing some really eccentric ideas to the table, things I've never heard of, and you know you're going to enjoy it.
That was great.